Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look. I did a fun mixture of a gunmetal type eye look on the top, and then I pop in some blue liner in the waterline. I think it really just plays up the look that was just like a regular smoky eye, and then it's like, the blue liner. So if you would like to see how to get this look, oh wait, I also did a mini review of the Maybelline Superstay foundation, this foundation right here. So if you would like to see this makeup look as well as a mini review of this foundation, then just keep on watching. I see a speck. What is this? I don't know. I don't even know where it went. Look at all this residue in my hair. Oh my god, it looks so much worse in here. I thought I got it all out. I need some chapstick because my lips are dry. Okay, so hey guys. I'm ready to start now. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to be doing a tutorial slash mini review of the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. I've had this for maybe a few weeks. I got mine in the shade Warm Sun, and I actually got the wrong shade at first, and then I returned it and got this one. So I think this one is going to match me a whole lot better. Do y'all hear that? What's in here? Anyway, so I'm going to tell you guys a few things. This foundation is oil free, full coverage with a seamless finish, doesn't clog pores, has a smooth breathable wear, and is 24-hour wear that doesn't fade or shift all day. It's dermatologist tested, and it has 16 different shades, which is pretty good for a drugstore foundation. Now the best way they say to apply this is with your fingertips, sponge, or a blender, which I'm sad about because I wanted to use a brush because that's the cleanest way for me to apply my foundation. And I've been into brushes more than I am sponges, but I'm gonna just go ahead and apply with my fingers like I did in my last review and see how that goes. So another thing that I wanted to mention is that I found out this is not a new foundation. They just brought it back. So I never tried it. I never even knew Maybelline had this foundation. I guess it's been so highly requested that they like, okay, let's bring it back. And I think they launched a lot more shades than they originally had. So that's cool. So I'm just going to apply a few pumps. I did 3 pumps, and it looks kind of like a thick, slightly thick formula just because it's not moving super fast on my fingertips. That match looks really nice though. We'll see though when it gets on the skin. I'm gonna kind of warm it up in my fingers. It's maybe a little bit pink. So it is applying kind of thick. It is very full coverage for my skin. And the reason why I say mini review is because I am going to be doing one check-in to show you guys how it's looking after a few hours. So I am super matte. It seems like it's drying down to I guess I have more foundation on me. Seems like it's drying down to a powder finish, and it feels like it already set, so I wouldn't have to use any setting powder or anything to set the entire face if I did that in my normal routine. But I don't do that in my normal routine. But I'm just saying, if that's something that you do when you wear your foundations, is set your entire face. With this foundation, it doesn't appear that you would need to do that. So all right, I'm gonna go wash my hands and then we'll finish up my makeup. So for concealer, I'm going to use the Koh Gen Do Moisture Fit Concealer. I use the shade 4. And then with my Sigma F64 brush, I'm going to just blend that concealer into the foundation. Now I'm looking close at this foundation, and up here on my mustache area, I guess you could say, it seems like it's kind of settling there. Right here, you can kind of see it's settling there. I hope you can see that. And then next to my nose, you can see that I'm wearing foundation. My smile lines don't look too bad. It covered this blemish I had right here. It's actually very painful, by the way. So for setting powder, I'm just going to use the BenNye Luxury Powder in the shade Banana. Okay, so I'm going to fill in my brows with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I always brush my brows first in the direction that I want them. So I brush the front up, and then I brush the sides to the side. And then I go in with the pencil. I don't extend it too much out of the applicator. I probably will only get that much just because I don't want the product to break off while I'm applying pressure. So then I go in and I just outline the top of my brow. I don't make my brows thicker than they are. I really just follow the natural shape and then go to the bottom. And I fill in the brow, and then for the very front, I go in and I make short strokes to mimic my brow hairs. This is just gonna make the front look thicker and just kind of make it cohesive across the whole brow. And I just fix any areas that I didn't apply product. You see that it's not too much of a difference between my normal brow and my filled in brow. That's because I kind of like the natural look and the natural shape of my brows. So yeah, that's how I do it. So for the eyeshadow look, I'm actually going to be recreating the look that I did in my NARS foundation review video. And I am going to switch up the crease colors, but I'm going to do basically the same look. I'm going to start with the brow bone. And I'm just going to take the shade Rolling in Dough from the Chocolate Gold palette. And I'm just going to apply this right here because I didn't feel like putting on any concealer. So I'm just going to kind of highlight right there. And then I'm going to go in with the Laura Geller Iconic New York Collection eyeshadow palette in Uptown Chic. And blend this as my transition color. And then I'm also going to take the shade Cocoa Truffle, this shade. And I'm going to focus this into the crease. And then on my lid, I went in with Holla for $1, this shade. And I know we're gonna make them holla for $1. Who knows where that's from? What movie is that from? And apply this to the outer parts of my lid. I don't know why I always do this and then I have a napkin. I was about to say, I don't know why I always do this and I never have a napkin. I got one today. And then I'm going to take the shade Gold Dipped, then apply it to the inner corner and blend it into that Holla for $1 shade. And I'm going to drag it just a little bit into the inner corner to be the highlights. And then I'm going to go back in with the crease colors and just blend it. Okay, and then for the fun part of this look, I went in with a blue liner in the waterline, and it's in the shade Chaos from Urban Decay. Then I'm going to go in with this dark brown shade and smoke out the lower lash line, connecting it to the upper lash line. And then we're going to blend out that shade with the first shade that we used for our transition with a tapered brush. And let's go in with the Urban Decay Shapeshifter that I just dug my nail into. So I'm going to first go in with this contour shade, and then I'm going to warm up the skin with this shade. Now I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Chrome for my highlights. And then for blush, I'm going to use the Tarte Dazzled blush. Looks like this. It has a bit of shimmer in it. Then I'm going to take the Maybelline Big Shot mascara. I'm not going to put it on my lower lashes because I always do that. I think it looks nice without it. And then for lips, I'm going to line them with MAC and Patrick Star Mahogany Lip Pencil and the She Better Work Matte Lipstick. So now that my makeup is completed, I'm just kind of looking at the foundation and it looks very dry on my skin. I do have oily skin, so I'm assuming that it's not gonna look dry later on throughout the day. But right now my face just looks dry, almost to where I want to spray it with a setting spray, but I'm not going to because I want to see how the foundation wears just by itself, with being set in a few places just where I applied the concealer. But yeah, I'm thinking that this may not be a favorite if you have dry skin, just because it looks dry on me. Like it looks nice, but it just looks very matte. So I'm going to keep you guys, of course, updated as things start to happen. This is the look. This is the makeup look that you guys were asking about. A few people asked about this look, so here's the tutorial on it. I hope you guys like the tutorial. But yeah, this isn't the end of the video, so don't cut off yet. I'm going to come back in a few hours. So yeah, just keep on watching, like I always say. Hey guys, so it is 8:40 p.m. I applied this foundation. I really think it was about 12 o'clock, 12:30ish. So I think it's been on for almost 9 hours. We'll say 8.5, 9 hours. So I really think this foundation has been holding up pretty nice throughout the day. I also think that I'm oily in my normal places, but it didn't say that it was going to control my oil, so I will give it that. I wasn't getting rapidly more oily as time progressed. I kind of was maintaining the same amount of oiliness for the past 4 hours, so I would say that I got oily around 4 o'clock, and I haven't gotten much worse from 4 o'clock to now, which is almost 9 o'clock. Bringing you guys up close, I am oily in my normal spot next to my nose. Here and directly on my nose, I'm a bit oily. My smile lines are creased here, as you can see them. My forehead, you can see the crease just a little bit. I think you can tell that I'm wearing foundation. That's another thing that I'm kind of like, And I also think that the shade of the foundation may be a touch off. Overall, I don't think that it is a bad foundation. Sorry, I keep dropping because my arm is getting tired. I think it's very comparable to high-end foundations that I have, the wear time and the way that it applied. I do think that it dried to a powder finish, I would describe it as. So, it's just a foundation that I think I'm going to keep in my rotation just to try it a few more times to see a full opinion. So yeah, just keep on a lookout. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video and the tutorial towards the beginning of the video. And make sure you subscribe, and I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys. Cut.